Welcome, it's King Lizard on Xbox One with more Dirt Rally, and this time it's stage 1 from Monte Carlo. So I've been promised ice here and asphalt, so let's see how we get on. This is definitely a different surface obviously from the Grease Rally, which is very loose kind of gravel. Oh, I'm not stopping. Oh, not a good start there. Tap that wall. Hopefully not done any major damage. Got a real tight right hander coming here. It's a new surface for me, so forgive me if I don't quite get it right. That wasn't too bad, but I didn't keep the speed around the corner, unfortunately. It came to a bit of a stop. It's quite a twisty, turny track, this one. But I can feel the rumble of the ice, which is pretty cool, actually, because it feels like ice. I had an accident on ice once. Basically, I was driving on one of these little back country roads, and the water from the fields had flooded the road in like this little kind of down the hill S-bend, and as I went down there it literally felt like I had 4 punches. The ice felt that bad, and this isn't quite that bad, but I can feel the definitive rumble from the ice, which is quite impressive. And anyway, I tried to stop the car, probably a bad mistake, but either way I was going to go foul, if you like, because the car was just out of control, and landed up tapping the curb. Unfortunately, the mastermind behind me, driving using his mobile, which he denied obviously, slid into the back of me and landed up in someone's garden shortly afterwards. Kind of bounced off the rear corner of my car into someone else's garden, and did a bit of damage to the rear of my little KA at the time. But yeah, it's got quite a good feel of ice to it, this has. It's quite impressive. And I nearly shot off the edge of that cliff there. That wouldn't have been good. Terminal damage. I'm actually up on the splits here as well, so it's 2 splits I'm up on, which means I'm ahead of the leader when you see those green splits. Oh no, I caught that bit of drainage pipe, whatever the hell it is. Oh, that really... Okay, I was ahead of the splits. I'm definitely not going to be anymore. Is that drainage pipes, or is that telegraph poles? I'm not sure what they are. Get away! Oh, got really close to them again there. Not good. Those are lethal. You do not want to hit those, as you've just seen. That 360'd me and cost me a lot of time. Probably going to be down on this split now, I'm certain of that. But it's quite an interesting circuit, this one. As I said, you can really feel the ice working its way around the tyres, and I'm having a bit of a problem here getting this going. Back up to speed now. After that little accident there, I had a reasonable bit of speed, and now I've messed it up. So I'll get around this U-turn. Oh, didn't do that right, I was a bit late. Apparently, oh no, that's just showing me the split there in the top right. Look, that's going to go red, I'm certain, in a minute. Although not as bad as I thought, I'm not too far off the split. If you look at the left side, you'll see the stage finishing. So I'm 4 seconds down, which isn't drastic. It's better than some of the other stages that I've done. It was a real shame, because I was flying and I was looking like I was going to come in first. But it's a treacherous old circuit, and it's pretty windy. A lot of really tight corners to negotiate and stuff. Still driving that Alpine A110 Renault from previous stages. What I will do for the next rally, I'm going to jump in a different car, and then the rally after that I'll also jump in a different car and buy all of these 1960s vehicles. So the other cars of choice with me, and also the I think it's a Fiat Fulvia, something like that. So we'll see what those cars do in the later stages as well. Yeah, it's a bit early on that corner there, clipped it. There comes that split. I'm quite a way off the split now, so I'm going to go further behind in 3 seconds, I think. Not much though, not much. So where did that put me? 2nd place. I can live with that. That's not too bad. That's my best performance yet. So let's see the replay. I love watching the replays back. You can always see quite clearly where you kind of screwed up. Right there, I went straight across. I should have been hand braking it round the corner there a little bit harder than I did. because I didn't press it hard enough. I didn't, you know, negotiate the corner very well. Here I go really wide again, look. So I've got to tighten that up if I'm going to get better times on this circuit.
Left 4 half long.
Bit of an in-car shot. It's quite a, as I said, quite a daunting track really. A lot of these tracks in this game are, to be honest. You don't feel like you've got, you know, much room. You feel like you're kind of driving down a corridor a lot of the time.
Right 5 over crest.
With doom waiting either side. Didn't stop in time there to the nasty bang to the right side of the car, or left side of the car, apologies.
And left 2 half long.
And then up this hill.
Into right 4 long, don't cut on
Beautiful
exit.
sweeping view there.
Into left 4
distant shot.
80, 130.
Do like these shots they put in for the game. I would
Right
like to
6
see a
long
bit more
over crest,
close-ups
100.
of the cars. They tend to be quite long shots of the cars.
Left 3.
Didn't do too bad on that section
And
so
left
far.
2 past
Quite a
junction
fast
60.
section. Guess I'm going to come across for it a minute on one of these corners. Yeah, it's along here somewhere. I think I caught it, or not far
Caution
from
left
here
5
anyway.
long. And hairpin right.
You have to try and stay wide on this beginning of the circuit, because that was what caught me out. I think I was just that little bit close to the left side, and that basically drew me into the wall, because it kind of dips in a little bit near the wall, and that was pulling me over. So here it is here, coming up, I think. So I'm quite
right
tight.
2 long 100.
Nearly go off the edge of the cliff there.
Ice from here. Left 6
And around
long
this
40.
section, so I think it must be coming up here then. Yeah, this is it. Bam! Didn't see a
4
different
long,
view,
double
that's a shame.
tightens.
Not too different from the view we saw obviously when I was driving live, because we're seeing the co-pilot this time, which is a little bit further back. But that really spanned me out, and that sort of, you know, put an end to my first place position, which I definitely would have got had I not made that mistake. But we live and learn. climb the wall there again. Made a fair few mistakes here. If you think of the number of mistakes I made, obviously I'm driving normal mode, so it's a bit more forgiving, although, you know, I do not pretend that normal mode is not difficult, because to start with it is. Obviously once you get used to the game, you're probably going to cane normal mode, and then you're going to want to switch it up to the next level, which most likely will need you to be manual gearing and everything else. Obviously I'm driving automatic at the moment, my poor old brain can't deal with manual gears and everything else that's going on the track.
To open hairpin right.
Another accident back there, but you can make quite a number of mistakes and still come in reasonably good position. So, you know, as long as you don't make too many mistakes, you're still in a chance of a podium on this game at the moment, in normal anyway. As I said, I'm pretty certain hard will be a lot less forgiving, and an accident like what I had back there would result in no placing at all. Maybe a back of the pack placing, we shall see. Well, I'll take this opportunity to thank you guys and gals for watching. I will be back again in the not too distant future with more Dirt Rally, and stages 2, 3 and 4 of Monte Carlo have already raced, plus I'm well into Sweden, so plenty more to come yet. Please be kind enough to rate the video if you haven't already, and if you're not a subscriber, take it under consideration. Take care, keep well, and keep watching.
Into left 3. Into left